Get ready for some crazy animal facts you won't learn anywhere else. From sloths to octopuses, we're diving into the weird and wonderful world of our planet's creatures. I'm here to introduce you to Weird But True Animal Facts, where we explore the bizarre, unbelievable, and sometimes gross realities of the animal kingdom. Each episode, we'll uncover amazing new facts about animals from around the world that will leave you in awe and maybe even a little bit grossed out. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, because if you like this intro, I promise the facts are even better. And do you forget to stick around until the end of the episode to see which fact blew your mind the most? Comment below. Let's dive right in. That's right. The octopus blood is blue. You might be thinking, how can this be possible? Isn't blood supposed to be red? They have 8 arms, can change color, and have a really weird way of moving. But did you know that they also have 3 hearts? Well, it turns out that their hearts aren't just any ordinary hearts. They're actually blue. Well, it turns out that the color of an animal's blood has everything to do with the type of blood cells it has. And octopuses have a special type of blood cell that contains a protein called hemocyanin, which gives their blood a bluish color. But why do octopuses need blue blood? Well, it turns out that the blue color helps them camouflage themselves while they're swimming. See, the ocean is full of all sorts of creatures that are blue, like jellyfish and seaweed. So when octopuses swim around with their blue blood, it's much harder for predators to spot them. Plus, the blue color helps them blend in with their surroundings when they're hunting for food. But wait, there's more. It turns out that when octopuses swim really fast, one of their hearts actually stops beating. Yep, you heard that right. Octopuses have figured out how to play hearts, and they're not afraid to hold their cards close to their chest. Just kidding. It's not exactly the same thing. What I mean is that when octopuses swim at high speeds, their body moves the blood from one of their hearts to the rest of their body, basically making it stop beating temporarily. Don't worry though. This isn't a bad thing. It's actually a really cool adaptation that helps them move faster through the water. Kind of like how humans get all pumped up when they're about to run a race or something. Fact no. 2. Cows have best friends and get stressed if separated. We all know that cows are pretty chill animals. They spend their days munching on grass and hanging out with their buddies. But did you know that they also have best friends? That's right. Cows form strong bonds with other cows and can get really stressed out if they're separated. In fact, studies have shown that cows will call out to their best friends for hours after being separated. But why would cows get so stressed out over being separated from their best? Well, it turns out that cows are social creatures who rely on each other for support and comfort. They spend their days hanging out in groups of up to 100 cows. And they spend their nights sleeping next to their best friends. When they're separated, they can get really scared and stressed out. In fact, some cows have even been known to die of grief after losing their best friends. But don't worry. Cows are usually only separated from their best friends when they're being transported to a new pasture or something. Most of the time, they get to hang out with their best, and if they ever do get separated, they'll be reunited soon enough. Fact no. 3. A group of flamingos is called a... Flamingos are some of the most beautiful birds on the planet. They have long legs, curved beaks, and bright pink feathers. But did you know that they're also super flamboyant? That's right. A group of flamingos is called a flamboyance, and they live up to their name. Flamingos are known for their flashy displays of color and their love of showing off. In fact, they're so flamboyant that they've even got their own word for it, flamboyant. But why are flamingos so flamboyant? Well, it turns out that their flashy feathers are a sign of good health and a great way to attract a mate. The brighter and more pink a flamingo's feathers are, the healthier and more attractive they are to potential partners. So it's no surprise that flamingos love to show off their stuff. They strut around their flamingos, dance and pose to impress their crushes, and generally just live their best lives. If you ever get the chance to see a flamboyance of flamingos, be sure to take it. It's a sight you won't soon forget. Fact number 4. Wombat poop is cube-shaped, so it doesn't roll away. Wombats are adorable little creatures that look like a mix between a bear and a pig. They're native to Australia and are known for their chubby cheeks and waddling gait. But did you know that wombat poop is cube-shaped? That's right. Instead of the typical round or cylindrical shape of most animal poop, wombat poop comes out in perfect little cubes. And it turns out that this is no accident. Wombats have evolved to have perfectly cube-shaped poop because they live in an area that gets pretty windy. If their poop was round or cylindrical, it could easily be blown away by the wind and lost forever. But thanks to their unique digestive system, wombats produce poop that is perfectly shaped to stay put no matter how windy it gets. This adaptation has helped wombats survive in their environment and has also given us one of the most hilarious things to Google. What does wombat poop look like? Seriously, just Google it. You won't regret it. Fact? No. 5. Sloths can hold their breath longer than dolphins. Sloths are famous for being slow, lazy creatures who spend most of their time hanging upside down in trees. They're known for their furry bodies, big claws, and generally chill vibe. But did you know that sloths are also super good at holding their breath? That's right! Sloths can hold their breath underwater for up to 40 minutes, which is longer than most creatures that live in the water, including dolphins. Dolphins are known for their grace and agility in the water and their ability to hold their breath for up to 7 minutes. But compared to sloths, that's peanuts. In fact, sloths are one of the only mammals that can hold their breath underwater for extended periods of time. And they do this by slowing their metabolism down to extremely low levels, which reduces the amount of oxygen they need to survive. This adaptation has allowed them to thrive in the rainforest where they live. And it has also given us a ton of funny memes to use against people who say sloths are slow. Just kidding. Maybe don't use these against them? And there you have it. 5 weird but true animal facts that you won't learn anywhere else. From blue-blooded octopuses to cube-shaped wombat poop, the animal kingdom is full of surprises. So which fact blew your mind the most? Comment below. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Weird But True Animal Facts. Make sure to hit that subscribe button for more fun and educational animal videos. And don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.